Hello, New Wave of British Heavy Metal.com here again. Today is the 17th of May 2022. As always, if I could ask for the opening request for a favour, and that's if you would please subscribe to the channel, that would be excellent and appreciated. So please do hit the button. Okie dokie, today we're going a long way back, right back to the original New Wave of British Heavy Metal days, late 70s, and a band called Snatch Back. And they're back, and they're on top form as well with a fine album, Ride Hard, Run Free. Snatch Back originally formed mid 1970s, just as new wave of British heavy metal was taking off, and they, along with many bands back then, worked hard, lots of gigging, try and get that record deal. They put out a self-financed single. Didn't really work out from back then. Record deal didn't materialize, and they kind of disappeared in the early 1980s. But as we know, it's hard to keep a good and a wobbling band down, isn't it? And Snatch Back fall into that category. They got back together in I think it was 2016. All that old enthusiasm still there, and they've ended up recording a debut full-length album, as you can see here, Ride Hard, Run Free. I think it came out 2019-2020. I stumbled on it a couple of weeks ago via a Google keyword alert that I've got set up, which put me onto it. Went straight over to Snatch Back's BandCamp page, bought CD, no excuse not to really, because it's a really reasonable price, and there's no cost postage chucked in. Or if download and streaming's your bag, you can do it there as well. What we've got are eight core songs, which I believe are re-recordings of songs that they wrote back in the early days but didn't get down on record anywhere. And each one thumping, upbeat, straight ahead, new wave of British heavy metal, but there's enough going on in here to keep any metal fan happy. The title track thumps along like a sort of a biker anthem, which I suppose is what it is. Bruising riffs, hard hitting the whole 4 minutes, power, bang, straight in. Killer next up, punches hard, brutal 3 minutes in your face, solid attack. Rocking a cold climate, slightly slower, I suppose, sort of like bluesy edged. Huge chorus that you'll shout along to. Hard Times is almost Motorhead territory, fast, hard edge, delivered with lots of power and some snarling vocals as well. And the other 4 songs are equally fine, enjoyable, well delivered and hard hitting. Then we've got 3 bonus tracks. A studio version of Boogie Shoes, and as the title suggests, it's a fun sort of like boogie / blues affair, and the band sounding like they're having a real good time with it and not taking things too seriously. And to close it all off, then we've got 2 live recordings, all the way back from 1978. Now it's a bit rough and ready. It's a bit raw, the quality of these live recordings, and that's understandable given they are 44 as I'm recording this, and if my maths are correct, for at least 44 years old since they were recorded. But that doesn't take away from the enjoyment. I always enjoy listening to this kind of stuff. We've got a powerful version of a song called Star, and then a sort of elongated 7 minutes of a song called First Refusal. And this is a little bit different. It's got all sorts going on. It's a bit spacey, bit proggy, bit trippy, and heavy. And there's some excellent guitar work going in there. It almost to me sounds like a sort of a spontaneous jam session, but it's more structured than that, less improvised, but really good, and shows that they can stretch out in different directions as well. So all in all, with Ride Hard, Run Free, Snatch Back with a bang, really good to hear it, and let's hope that there's more to come from them. And this isn't the last that we'll hear. So get on over to their BandCamp page and check it out for yourself. You can listen to it before you decide to pick it up, but recommended listen. New Wave of British Heavy Metal never goes away. I'll put a link in the description underneath the video to Snatch Back's BandCamp page, so you can go there and check it out. And in a few days, I think it's the 20th, which is Friday, the new Quartz album should be out. So as soon as I get that and spun it a few times, I'll put a review of that up, because even more Nawabum to enjoy. Anyway, that's it. Please subscribe to the channel before you go if you haven't already. That'd be marvellous. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and take care.